The first round of the 2026 NFL Draft is come and gone, and it's safe to say that the Dallas Cowboys are riding high after a thrilling night. With critical needs on the defensive side of the ball, the Cowboys made strategic moves that left fans buzzing with excitement. They snagged Ohio State's standout safety, Caleb Downs, with the 11th overall pick, and then followed that up beautifully by selecting UCF pass rusher Malachi Lawrence at 23. But that's not all. The way they maneuvered through the draft is worth diving into. Right out of the gate, let's talk about those trades that set the tone for the night. The Cowboys smartly dealt two of their three fifth-round picks, specifically picks 177 and 180, to the Miami Dolphins to leap up one spot and secure Downs. This kind of calculated aggression is exactly what the team needed. And let's not overlook how they turned around and traded the 20th overall pick, along with a 7th rounder, to the Philadelphia Eagles. In exchange, they acquired the 23rd pick and two 4th-round choices. This kind of strategic thinking showcases a front office that is not just playing for the present, but is building for the future. Caleb Downs' selection has already drawn rave reviews, with experts like ESPN's Peter Schrager declaring that the Cowboys have already won the draft. Emmanuel Aiko chimed in, labeling Downs as potentially the best player of the entire draft class, calling this pick gigantic for the Cowboys. And that kind of high praise isn't given lightly. It hints at the transformative potential that Downs brings to the secondary. Then there's Malachi Lawrence, the pass rusher who is being heralded for his sky-high potential. Analysts like Hayden Winks and Chris Long have commented on his impressive ceiling, with Brian Baldinger also praising his physical attributes. It's clear that the Cowboys are not just looking for immediate contributors, but are also investing in players who can develop into stars down the line. But while we celebrate these solid picks, we cannot ignore the glaring hole still present on the roster. The Cowboys currently have only 3 linebackers, which raises significant concerns. They absolutely need to find someone who can step in alongside DeMarvion Overshown. Given Overshown's injury history, adding depth through the draft should be a priority, but don't be surprised if the Cowboys also dip into the veteran market to secure a proven presence. Fans, where are you watching from? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think about the Cowboys' draft strategy? Are you confident in these new additions? As we transition from this exhilarating draft recap, let's turn to the next story that continues to shape the landscape of the Cowboys offseason. The excitement is just beginning, and there's plenty more to discuss as the team gears up for the upcoming season. The Dallas Cowboys made a significant move in the 2026 NFL Draft, snagging safety Caleb Downs from Ohio State with the 11th overall pick, a decision that has many fans buzzing with excitement and speculation about the team's future. But this isn't just any pick, it's a statement. With head coach Brian Schottenheimer revealing that new defensive coordinator Christian Parker is already considering real estate plans after the selection, it's clear that Downs is expected to make an immediate impact on the field. When you look at the talent that Dallas secured in Downs, it's hard not to feel a rush of optimism. Ranked among the smartest and most versatile players in his draft class, he's set to fill a critical role in the Cowboys' defense. Schottenheimer has made it clear that Downs will start his career in the nickel position. This isn't a surprise, considering the Cowboys have openly identified the need for a strong player in that spot, especially given the increasing importance of the nickel role across the league. The Cowboys are confirming what many fans suspected. Downs is not just a safety. He's a multifaceted defender who can adapt to various situations. Schottenheimer's confidence in Downs is evident as he stated, "You're talking about a guy we see playing multiple spots. The starting point for him is going to be playing nickel for us." This versatility is crucial, especially when you consider the demands of covering speedy receivers and physical tight ends, while also contributing to the run defense. The way Schottenheimer describes Downs, that physical and that athletic, paints a picture of a player who can change the dynamics of the defense. He's got the ability to cover receivers and tight ends, and also play the run, and more importantly, drive the defense and make the calls he added. The Cowboys' decision to trade up one spot to secure Downs wasn't made lightly. Owner and GM Jerry Jones revealed that Downs was one of only 2 players they considered worth the move. This speaks volumes about how highly the organization views him. Schottenheimer even noted that not landing Downs would have left him feeling sick to his stomach. That level of commitment shows that the Cowboys are not just looking to fill gaps. They're focused on building a defensive unit that can compete at the highest level. While Downs may not carry the green dot as a rookie, likely a role reserved for a linebacker, his responsibilities will be substantial. Schottenheimer emphasized that the nickel position will require Downs to lead on the field, managing communication and making crucial calls during plays. The nickel is going to make a ton of calls, Schottenheimer said. He's going to drive the communication. This is where Downs' experience at Ohio State comes into play. He's accustomed to commanding the defense and making decisive calls without hesitation. The addition of Downs is just the beginning for the Cowboys in this draft. They also selected edge rusher Malachi Lawrence at pick number 23, further bolstering their defensive lineup. With these picks, the Cowboys are signaling their intent to enhance their defense significantly. As fans, we should be excited about the direction this team is taking. As we look ahead to tomorrow's selections, the possibilities are endless. The Cowboys have a unique opportunity to continue building a roster that not only competes, but thrives in the ever-evolving landscape of the NFL. Let's keep our eyes on the draft board and see what else they can pull off. Stay tuned for more updates on the Cowboys' draft journey. In the wake of the Dallas Cowboys' strategic roster moves, the buzz surrounding George Pickens has been palpable. As rumors of a potential trade circulated on social media, many fans were understandably on edge, especially following reports that the talented wide receiver was poised to sign his franchise tag. This raised eyebrows and ignited speculation. Was a big move on the horizon for the Cowboys? Well, Cowboys Nation can collectively breathe a sigh of relief. Stephen Jones has stepped in to quell the noise, declaring unequivocally that the team has no intentions of parting ways with Pickens. In a decisive statement, Jones emphasized that the communication between the Cowboys and Pickens regarding the franchise tag has been outstanding. He reinforced this sentiment, stating, "We have no intentions of trading George. We have every reason in the world to think that he's ready to go to work." This is a powerful message to both the team and the fans, indicating that Pickens is not just a temporary asset, but a crucial part of the Cowboys' plans moving forward. Adding to this positive outlook, head coach Brian Schottenheimer echoed Jones' sentiments about Pickens during a recent press conference. Schottenheimer revealed that the conversation with Pickens was constructive, highlighting the transparency and honesty that the coaching staff values. "We had a great conversation. We're upfront and we're honest. I look forward to him kicking ass this year. He loves it here," Schottenheimer stated. Those words should reassure fans that Pickens is not just accepted, but embraced within the Cowboys organization. However, there's a caveat to this situation that cannot be overlooked. Jones made it abundantly clear that there will not be discussions about a long-term extension for Pickens at this time. Instead, he'll be playing under the franchise tag for the foreseeable future, with the possibility of a repeat next offseason or the risk of hitting free agency. "We've made a decision that we're going to have George Pickens play under the franchise tag," Jones asserted. "There won't be negotiations on a long-term deal. This means that while Pickens is a vital part of the Cowboys' immediate plans, his long-term future hangs in the balance, creating a scenario that demands monitoring as the season unfolds." It's essential to remember the context of Pickens' performance last season. After being acquired from the Pittsburgh Steelers, he delivered a career year with 137 receptions, accumulating 1,429 yards and 9 touchdowns. Initially brought in to complement CeeDee Lamb as the number 2 receiver, injuries thrust him into the spotlight, and he delivered in a big way. If he maintains or even surpasses those impressive stats, it could lead to a lucrative payday, whether from the Cowboys or another franchise eyeing his potential. As we look ahead to the upcoming season, the stakes for George Pickens are high. He has the chance to solidify his status, not just as a cornerstone of the Cowboys offense, but also as a sought-after player in the league. But with the franchise tag looming over him, the pressure is on. Cowboys fans, what do you think about this situation? Where are you watching from? And how do you feel about Pickens' future with the team? Leave your comments below. As we wrap up this discussion, it's clear that while George Pickens will be donning the star on his helmet this season, the nuances of his contract situation could have significant implications for both him and the Dallas Cowboys. The team's commitment to him, albeit under a franchise tag, reflects their belief in his talent and potential contributions. But the looming uncertainty of his long-term future adds a layer of intrigue to the Cowboys season. Make sure to subscribe for the latest updates and share your thoughts on Pickens and the Cowboys' direction moving forward. Your voice matters in this passionate community.